Welcome to the Ananda Podcast. I'm Sammi.
And I'm Dylan. If you are on a journey to becoming the best version of yourself,
and you want to create a life beyond your wildest dreams, you're in the right place.
Let's dive in.
Welcome back to the Ananda Podcast. I'm so excited to have one of my friends, Lauren, here that I've known for a long time, actually, probably like a decade.
Yep.
Which is crazy. Through friends, through your bestie is my bestie type of situation.
Yeah.
Which so cool. So Lauren is the founder of North and Rose, a curated home goods brand born from her 2020 discovery that mass-produced candles were triggering her headaches due to hidden toxins. What started as crafting safer candles for herself evolved into a business creating luxury, non-toxic home products that make your home truly feel like yours. Welcome, Lauren.
Yeah,
we're
thank you for having
to have
me.
you. Yeah,
yes, I'm so happy to be here and talk about my brand and what we're all about at North and Rose.
Yeah. Okay. Number one, I've probably only been watching your journey for the last maybe about year and a half. Mm-hmm. And what's so we know each other through one of our good friends, and I mean we've hung out literally over periods of time for a decade.
Yes. Yeah.
But haven't been super close.
Yeah.
But then we've had a similar journey, starting businesses, having two girls, building a business with babies.
Yeah.
And so we'll dive into all of that today. But I definitely want to get into your story because from my perspective, I came back to Canada and that's where I started seeing your brand. And I literally was seeing your brand everywhere. And I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. Da, da, da. And then one day I realized that it was yours. And I was like, what? This is Lauren's. This is so cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to hear, just as somebody that knows you and that hasn't got to hear your full story and to share with everybody else, how did this all happen? Tell us from the beginning, your journey so far.
For sure. So it all honestly started in 2020. I was working from home and my husband and I, at the time we had our dog Lola, and we would just go out, buy candles. We just love to have candles lit in the house, especially when we were working. And at the time I was struggling a lot with severe headaches and migraines. So with the neurologist, we were kind of going through all the different things, what could it be, cutting out certain things. And I kind of started doing research about home fragrance and mass-produced candles and how toxic they really can be. Yeah. And not only just for me and my husband, but for our pets, it can also be quite dangerous.
Wow.
So from that, it was so terrible at first, but I started dabbling and playing just with my own, I would just buy little supplies here and there on Amazon. And at the time, I actually recently quit, it's been almost a year actually. But I was working for one of the top beauty brands in the world, and I was privy to working directly with a lot of luxurious fragrance houses. So I just had a nose for luxurious scents, and I wanted to create that in candles, but keeping them safe. And it wasn't easy. It was hard to find safe fragrances for candles and things that I would be comfortable burning in my own home.
Yeah.
So fast forward, I created the brand. Originally it was called Northern Rose, which is so cute, but it just didn't fit the luxe vibe. And I just called it North and Rose in 2024. Yeah. But anyways, so now we have scents that I feel good burning in my own home. And at the just till recently, I was making huge batches of candles at my house. So I didn't want all these toxins in my own home that I had with my two young kids. Yeah. So that's what, again, it's just so important. I don't want to have products in my home that are full of toxins. So why would I sell those to people? Yeah. And then I also kind of developed and evolved into vintage and antique home decor, one-of-a-kind pieces with a story and history.
Cool.
So really, the whole brand is about making your home uniquely yours with not only home fragrance, but also these really special curated pieces from around the world.
Wow. That's so crazy. Okay. So when you first started and you're making just little candles here and there probably for yourself at first.
Yeah, it was.
How did it evolve? into, okay, this is a business and I actually have to, like, I have to do this?
So my dream was to always have my own business. Like
Okay.
when I was like, I want to say I was 7 or 8, my mom went to work and my dad, I don't know, he's also an entrepreneur. So it was just cool, but he was doing his thing. And I decided I'm going to go at the end of my driveway and sell my Polly Pockets so I can make some money.
I love it.
And my mom, she came home and was like, you did what? And even now I'm like, as if I sold those. Like, they're so special. But I wanted my own money to go buy stuff and go to the store and get some candy probably.
Yeah.
But I've always just had this drive to do my own thing and like make my own money. I guess like a hustle kind of feel.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be in the food industry. Like, I wanted to have a food truck and that and create like really cool food and beverages. But here we are. Candles was my path.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I started, it started small, and then I was like, I'm going to start an Instagram account. And I posted like my first little batch. Cashmere was one of the first scents that I released, and it's my bestseller to this day, which is really cool.
And what's the scent of that?
So
you can
that
describe it to
one-
people.
Yeah, that one is sandalwood, vanilla, and shea butter.
Ooh.
So it's sort of like loved by all, like unisex scent, warm, very soft. Like I have customers that have severe migraines or are triggered by scent, and they said this is like the only candle they can burn.
Wow.
That doesn't do that. So I think that's also why it's such a good top seller.
Yeah.
I launched my first little batch and I sold out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I might have something here. So just sort of on the side while working, I was doing it very small scale.
Yeah.
And then I was on mat leave with my first daughter, and I was really struggling postpartum.
Yeah.
It was really tough. And I feel like my business saved me in a way, like having something to also focus on.
Totally.
To get my mind off of like everything I was dealing with in my head.
Yeah.
So I really started to pick up while I was on maternity leave. And then I went back to work for a little bit, kind of put the business on hold, and then found out I was pregnant again. So
Oh my gosh.
I went on mat leave again, and then it really grew. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I can't go back to work. Like there's no way that I can give my work what they need.
Yeah.
And I can't give my business what it needs. So I was actually debating, do I just stop North and Rose?
Right.
And my husband was like, no, you can't do that. Like you've put so much love and energy. It makes you so fueled and happy. And so we kind of made that decision to leave my corporate position.
Yeah.
Oh, even talking about it now, it's so
like
scary. It's so
yeah.
scary. I have chills because I cried like when I told my boss. I was on the Teams call and I was just like getting emotional because I worked so hard for that job.
Yeah.
But I also worked so hard for my business. So anyways, left the
But good
corporate
for
world.
you, because like I feel like a lot of women have a dream or want to start a business or have a small business.
Yes.
And it is that like it is hard to leave the safety.
Yes, of course.
And like the security or the thing that you still loved and worked for.
Yep.
Like you can still love your job and you can still be committed to your job, right?
Totally.
But then you made the leap.
I did, and it was not easy.
Yeah.
And like I will not sugarcoat it and be like, oh, it was the easiest decision I ever made.
Right.
Like, yes, I would do that all over again. I would make that decision, but it's
was
tough.
hard.
Like it's in this day and age to leave a salary. I had a company car, I had benefit, like so many perks to the job that I had.
Yeah.
And it was like a very social job, which I loved. So leaving that was definitely really tough, but I'm just so grateful I have like a partner in life that wants me to push and like do what my passion is. So because of him too, like it really helped me.
That's awesome.
Kind of excel. But since then it has been insane.
Yeah.
In the best way possible. But it is
Yes.
like wild. Yeah.
So what do you think has given you the growth? Because, you know, there's certain things where it's like, there's so many different candles. You can go to so many different stores and buy a candle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Obviously your focus is being non-toxic. So maybe tell a little bit more of that journey of like, how did you find fragrances that didn't have all these chemicals in them? And like, what's your standard for that? And what do you think, like, is that the main thing that sets you apart? I feel like you've done an incredible job at your branding. Just like,
thank you.
You look at your Instagram and you look at your website and it's like, yes, I want that. Like, this is how I want my house to feel. This is how I want, you've just done a fantastic job. So personally, I would say that's a big part of it, but I want to hear your, like, and being obviously non-toxic and having this kind of new approach, but I want to hear what you think is like,
to touch on branding. I absolutely love, like,
yes,
if I could just do that full time, I would do that. Like I could sit all day and figure out branding and packaging design. Like I don't know what it is. I love doing it.
Well, you definitely have the knack for it. You have the vision. You've done a great job.
I really appreciate that.
Like down to the names, the fonts.
That's the hardest part is finding a name for the candle.
But you've done a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. So finding the right fragrance oils takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I might see an oil on my supplier's website and be like, this looks amazing. I would love that. Like, this is what people want. It's a trending scent.
Yeah.
I pull up the safety data sheet and I run my analysis of it, and it comes up flagged with like just so much stuff.
Really?
And I'm like, okay, this is scary. And then you'll see other brands using those oils and being like, we use natural fragrances. And it's just, that's a whole other thing we could get into, but just how misleading the industry is. And that's where I'm just
trying to be different
on a mission to create transparency.
Yes.
About what's in the product. So basically what I look for is that they're free of carcinogens, mutagens, and they don't have any commonly found endocrine disruptor ingredients.
Yeah.
Parabens, phthalates, oh my gosh, there's so many things on my list, but basically the scent has to pass first that before I even order samples of it. And then I test it in my formula with like the soy wax and the wooden wick and sort of test the burning and how the scent throw is. So that's sort of what I do. It's extremely time consuming, but I will continue doing that. Like that is the core of my business, is finding fragrances that I feel good about burning in my home and working with. So that's what I'll sell to my customers.
100%.
I get the question like, oh, why don't you only use essential oils? And there's nothing wrong with pure essential oils. I just don't feel comfortable only using them because certain ones at high temperatures, it can become very toxic. And also I don't personally, when I've made them, I'm sure there's brands out there that are doing a great job of it, but I just couldn't get a good scent throw from it. So like you get the ambiance and the like candle lid, and like you could smell it when you go up to the candle, but I wanted something that would fill the space in a subtle way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been able to find like really high quality fragrance oils that do still have some essential oils blended into them.
Yeah.
But they've all obviously been well tested, and so that's sort of my go-to for how I find my fragrances. And it's definitely a learning curve.
No kidding. Yeah. And I guess you came from the industry where you're smelling fragrances, but not necessarily making candles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So this is all still new. Like you've probably learned so much in the last 5-6 years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so much about
everything.
Scent and how, like, there's just such a science to candle making. Like, it looks so simple, but things have to, like, the wax has to be a certain temperature. I have percentages for each scent that go into the wax. So, like, cashmere is 8%. And then I have, oh my gosh, like, awake is 9%. Like, each one has its own formula and, like, percentage of the oil that goes in.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's just something so intentional and special about blending and pouring candles.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know. It's like you're creating something so special, because a candle, like, to most people, is a time of relaxation, or like a reset is when you light your candle. So to be a part of that just feels so special.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about business a little bit. Like,
Yes,
I want to
I
hear about your growth. Number one, like, did you have a strategy, or were you just kind of like, I'm going to post this on Instagram? People started wanting it. Were you like, I'm going to go into retail, I'm going to sell direct? Like, did you have a plan, or did things just start to happen and you just kind of followed it? And then from now, like, where is your intention? Because obviously now you probably do have a plan.
Yes.
Even if you didn't at the beginning.
Yeah. So I am type B.
Okay.
I will own it. I have a hard time planning and organizing.
I'm the same way.
Okay.
Girl.
I'm like, I just fly by the seat of my pants.
Same.
And I did not have a plan. I'm just working now on getting a plan. I'm hiring people and they are going to help me
Yes.
with all of this.
I just did that.
Okay.
Yeah. No judgment here.
It
like
is
100%.
And that's what is so exciting for me, is what having a plan will do for my business.
Yeah.
So right now it's like, oh, I wake up, I'm like, oh, you know what? The sun's nice today. I'm going to film this candle. I want to like get a cool shot of this candle.
Yeah.
And then I post that. Like it's not planned or scheduled.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I wish I was planned, because I could just imagine where the business would be. And like going into retail, it was a friend of mine, Kayla at Humankind on Stittsville Main Street. She's like, would you offer wholesale on these? And I was like, I don't know. Like, let me think about it. And I went home and I like figured out the numbers. And then sure enough, she was like my first wholesale account.
Yeah.
And then other people were like, can you do wholesale and this and this? And then I went on to Fair.
Yeah.
And that just grew my exposure so much. So yeah, it's sort of just like every day, like what's going to happen today. And there's something so fun about that.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're both in a growth phase, and it's so fun to be in a growth phase, because you're just like, it just feels like opportunity is just kind of endless, right?
Yes.
Like, and not just coming to your door necessarily, but like you put out a little bit, and then all these things that you didn't expect come back, and then you put a little bit here, and then, you know, oh, this didn't work, but this is really working.
Yes.
And you just kind of like flow with it.
Yeah.
It's just so fun.
That's cool to hear that you're the same.
100% the same. Like we just now hired, I mean, Sasha is literally like my brain of planning anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't plan anything. I was going to text you this morning, and literally just because I was just thinking like, wow, I'm so grateful that I don't even have to think about this. Like she just handles it all. And I show up and have this great conversation with you. And like, I didn't have to really think about it at all. Like even her brain, when I'm talking about you, oh, I'm going for coffee. And then her being like, oh, would you want to come on the podcast? We need a spot for this day. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be fantastic. You know, it's like,
love that.
It's just so nice. But it took us until now to like even have that.
Yeah.
So I get where you're at, and I also get what is possible as you find those people.
Yes. I'm so happy. I feel so good about the two girls I hired.
Yay.
Like they are going, oh, we're just gonna be such a good team. Yeah. And I feel like it's gonna keep growing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so great. So when you do wholesale, and you talked about doing markets, so you did like farmers markets and stuff, craft markets and that kind of thing.
Yep.
And was that a big part of your kind of growth and exposure?
Part of my growth. Yeah. And coming from a job where it's so social, I'm on the road, I'm, you know, leading trainings and business meetings and just really being face to face with people. I needed that myself. Going to these markets just allowed me to connect with customers and meet new people. Hear their stories. And I honestly love the markets. The only thing I found hard with them was the weekend is like such a precious time for me with my girls.
Kids,
so that was really challenging. But now I have a team. We're gonna figure it out and kind of like you know, divide and conquer. But yeah, the markets was a huge part of my growth. For sure.
Amazing. We started off the same way, and it was the same challenge of like, I want to see my kids.
It's really hard.
Which is, you know, as a parent entrepreneur, like there's always like, yes, it's so great and fulfilling when you have a business that's growing, but it doesn't come without a trade-off, right?
100%.
Like there's still so much sacrifice there, and there's still a cost, you know?
Absolutely.
So I get that. And I think that that's something that customers and just people in general, when you see a business that's run by a parent, that you understand that, you know, they're trying to bring you this service and this product and this quality of care, but they've got a kid screaming for them, tugging at their, you know, behind this email of, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. We'll make it right for you. You're making dinner and you've got kids crying, and that is what's behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a very true thing. And like sometimes, I don't know, sometimes when I feel like if you have like a customer that's that's angry or upset, or like for us, that's been the deal lately, just because of not having things shipping quickly because we keep selling out.
Yep.
That's their biggest frustration. And it's like just remembering that they are a human.
Yes.
And that the people that they're communicating with are also humans.
Yep.
With lives and families and things.
Oh no, I deal with that sometimes too.
Yeah. Okay. So for your, because I know not everyone necessarily is interested in this, but I think it's such a great opportunity to teach people about how it works to like grow a product business. Because I knew nothing before.
Me neither.
So for you, like going into wholesale, you're obviously focused on, probably similar to us, like going into small independent stores, not giant stores.
Yes.
Like a lot of little stores.
Like it's all small boutique shops, which I love, because seeing them reorder, you're like, okay, you know, they're helping my business. Like I'm helping their business.
Yes.
And there's something so fulfilling about that.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
It is so cool, especially like a small local, you know the owners there. It's like, this is such a cool collaboration.
I love it. Yep.
Amazing. Okay, so let's talk about your next big step, because this is so exciting.
I know. So I'm opening a store / production space in April.
Yeah.
I have the date, but I'm not. I just need
to
work out a couple kinks this week with the permits and everything. But yes, so we're opening mid-April. And I wanted to create something so much more intentional than just a storefront for people to come in.
Yeah.
I wanted to create a space that people felt safe and included, and somewhere they can just come and unwind and be around some really cool vintage antique pieces while having a coffee. We're going to have a cafe set up, which I have not announced yet.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to have like a full cafe. So when you walk in, it'll be like retail area. You can like shop if you want, see all of our candles, our products, and then other sort of like giftable items, and wellness products. We will have Ananda. The order has arrived. I'm very excited.
So cool.
Yeah. So we're going to just have like a really cool place where people can come unwind and hang out. A big part of my design plan with the designers was somewhere that's like mom friendly. Because even for me, it was like just needing to get out of the house with one of my with the girls, and you know, have somewhere I can just hang out with them and
100%.
feel good.
Yeah.
So that's also kind of part of it. And like have an area for if people are more comfortable like feeding privately, like I'll have an area where they can go feed their baby and like stuff like that.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
This is why we need more mom entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Because we think about these things.
Yes.
Right?
Or like how the stroller will get in the store. Like will it fit over the little, like we'll have a little ramp and stuff like that.
Yes. I know. Like I was with, I'm out of the diaper phase, but I was with my sister yesterday, and she has a diapered toddler, or like one, you know, he's just over 1. And so it's like, we had to change his diaper, and we had to go in, we were at a museum, and we had to go into like multiple bathrooms to find a change table. And I'm like, I remember this being such a frustrating thing.
Yes.
Where like your baby's pooped all over themselves, and there's no change table, and you're literally having to like put your change thing on the floor in a public bathroom.
Bad. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but yeah,
but I have
so many memories of doing those things. Yes, yeah.
And like, how many moms have to do that because just nobody's thinking about, oh, I should have a change table in my bathroom. Like,
but it
please.
makes you not want to go back there.
No,
like I don't want to go back there if I can't have an enjoyable moment and like ease of accessibility to all the baby things. Like it's challenging. And do like, this is just an idea, but like Tiny Tot Tuesdays, like you bring, like moms can get together, and whether they know each other or not, and they can just sit and play
and have community, like meet, because it's also so hard to meet moms who are at the same phase as you. Yeah. And that is like such an important thing. Yeah. It helps so much when you realize, oh, I am actually not alone. I'm actually not the only one going through this thing that feels so overwhelming and hard. Absolutely. And also fantastic and the best, but like also so really freaking hard, you know?
Absolutely.
I love it. And then you also mentioned you were going to do like have a kind of a workshop space.
Yes. So another aspect of the business, and this is something that fuels me and gives me bliss,
Yay.
is helping other women entrepreneurs. Like, so having them come and host their workshops there. And I was inspired by this from Loom Club, and she pushed me to start candle classes. And I was like, no, like it's just logistics. I like couldn't wrap my head around it. And she's like, you need to do it. And I did it. And just seeing her space and how she does these workshops with other women, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to also, you know, do this. And so, yeah, just having a space where people can come run a workshop, or during the day, like if we're not doing a workshop, it's just going to be like a communal area. People can sit, have their coffee, come work there for a few hours while we're all working. Like it's just going to be a cool environment.
So exciting. Okay. And then what are your plans? Like, okay, let's say you just absolutely explode. Are you just going to keep hiring more people to keep making it?
Yeah, I guess. I think so. The space I got, it's huge. Okay. And there's like, I was actually just talking to my mom about this because she said the same thing. She's like, well, where are you going to be making all this stuff? Like it's already growing so fast beyond. So we have this huge shipping receiving area. And so with my contractor, I'm like, phase 2, we're going to insulate it, redo the floors. Like that can also be turned into
production space.
I've already talked to our landlord about like slowly acquiring all the other units as people, you know, maybe they move out, or as something comes available,
as
like we will totally take over. And then, maybe we need to I haven't actually thought about all this like that far, but like, maybe we do get just an exclusive area for production, like a bigger spot. Yeah.
So you got options.
Yes,
that's
for
exciting.
Sure.
I love that you're going to have the cafe, the community space. Like it's such a big part of business is that you're creating a community. And I feel like you've done a really good job at creating a community around your brand.
Yeah, thank you.
Like people are just, people talk about it, they post about it, is that, do you feel that? Like that's just how I see from the outside.
I can almost get like emotional talking about it because I just feel like connected to my customers. Like a lot of them have been buying from me for a while, or like even a new customer. Like I just am like, oh my God, like it's so meaningful. It's not like, oh, here's another order. Like, oh sweet, they ordered, 2 candles. It's like, who's this? Like I want to meet you. Like I want to know who you are. And like, I don't know. I get like chills talking about it. I just feel like I am creating something so special and just connecting with people and women that just all enjoy the same things that I do. Yeah.
Well, you're probably going to meet a lot of them.
I can't wait.
Because they're going to come to the store and get coffee from you and, chat with you. And that would be really cool. But I guess you probably have customers all across Canada as well, eh? And do you sell in the US? Do you sell in all around the world? Or?
Just right now I've had people inquire about the UK, but as soon as I bring up shipping, it's a little crazy. But we do travel there quite a bit. We have a lot of family in the UK. So like my mom's always flying over, or maybe we'll go over so I could bring stuff with me. But right now we're mostly just in Canada. And then I have a few people in the US that are like regular buyers. Nice. And then we have a few retailers as well in the US.
Nice.
Yeah.
And did they find you through Fair or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was like a huge exposure moment.
That's so,
for the brand.
So great. How many stores are you in? Do you know?
Oh my gosh. I had to pause actually Fair this year. I had to just like go on pause.
Well, especially if you were making it by yourself, like I don't even know how.
Yeah. Like it started to get to the point where I'm like missing out on things, or like I couldn't get back to emails. And I was like, no, like what can I pause right now? And unfortunately that was like the first thing. I was just like, I need to put Fair on pause and like wholesale in general. So that I can focus on my like day to day. But I would say I have probably like 20 stores.
Amazing.
Like still small but mighty.
Yeah, no, but like especially when those stores have your customer and they keep coming back, and that's how like, because then also they could come direct online. So you ship out all your own orders still too? I do packaging. Girlfriend,
I know.
You're where I was in August.
Yeah.
So like I'm only like a couple months ahead of that. And I'll just tell you, like, once you build out your team, which you're now starting to do, it's going to feel so good because you can focus on the things that, like, really that you're the best at doing.
Yes. And that's what I can't wait.
It's so great.
To do.
I'm so happy for you and so excited for you.
I do love picking and packing orders, but it is very time consuming.
Yeah.
So I think, like having my team focusing on packing orders and having a system, like a plan.
Yeah.
Like, okay, these days we're going to pack orders, or like the first thing we do in the morning is pull our pick list and like pack the orders from the orders that are coming in. But okay, I love hearing you say that. It's so cool, because I'm like, that might be me in a few months. Like
it will be. And I think it's like, I remember Dylan and we would be like, oh, I love like packing all the orders for our customers. Like we get to see their names and we get to like, you know, there's like so much love and intention that goes into that. And then same with our emails. It was like, oh, I love like that we get to respond to our customer emails, but it's like, you're not going to be able to do that forever. No. And it came a point where the first thing we had to switch over was the packing, and we found a 3PL and we started shipping our product there, and then they now ship out the orders. And like, as much as like it feels like, oh, I don't get to touch the product before it goes to each person. It's like, okay, well, number one, that's just not scalable. Yeah. But we found a partner that like feels so aligned. Like they care, they do it the way we want it. Like, you know, and they're also like a small family owned business. And so that felt like the right partner for us. And so it feels like that's still being done with love and intention. And then like that freed up so much time and energy for us as founders. And then the next thing that took all of our time was, as we grew more, was emails, just questions and emails. And so then it was like trying to like make the FAQs more obvious, and and then installing like a chat bot on the website so that most of the questions could be answered there instead of them emailing us. And then eventually that was still not enough. And so then we hired our first customer service help. So cool. Now she's become our first full-time employee and basically does all the operations for the business. And now today is the first day that our second customer service team member has come on. So now it's like she has a team working with her, and it's just so crazy like how quickly that can grow. But it's so nice because you as the founder get to focus on the next big product, the next scent, the next, you know, the next flavor for us, like the next phase of growth, the next, and it's like, that's where your energy has to be. Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I want to talk about, for women in business, you know, cause I feel like a lot of the times people feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know enough to start.
Oh my God. I just had a conversation with a girlfriend this week. She messaged me and she was like, I need help. Like, I don't. And like, I would say she is a little bit more type A. Like she has like her house is immaculate all the time. And I'm like,
jealous.
Give me like a sprinkle of that, please. Like she's, and I aspire to be like that. Like she's so organized
but you can't do it all. You just can't.
So I said to her, I could probably even read the text, but I was like, you'll never be ready. Yeah. You'll never be 100% ready. You just have to go for it and take things day by day. Yeah. And things arise. Like this big retailer reaching out. Like I don't know how to do 3PL. I've been researching 3PL and like dealing with all like of this distributors
stuff. And stuff. Yeah.
But I told them, no problem. We'll figure it out. But in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, but you figure it out. You will figure it out. Yeah. You just have to have, if I have any advice, it's like, know what your product is, what makes it stand out. Yeah. And have some sort of a goal that you want to reach. Yeah. So those three things will help you get started. But like the branding, the website, like what schedule of content, like don't worry about all that. Like just start with what fuels you, and then all of that comes. Yeah. Yeah.
And that you don't have to know how to do all of it, because you won't.
Yeah. No,
like,
you will not.
You will not, but you will learn at every step as you go. Yeah. Right.
Like I remember looking back, this was like before Canva was a big thing. And like I was using Adobe AI, or not AI, what's it called? Adobe Illustrator.
Oh yeah.
and I was trying to design my logo, and I remember crying, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, this is so crazy. Like, I couldn't figure it out, and I almost gave up, but I just kept going. Like, you're going to have so many little hiccups, and the growth is wild. Like, you look back and you're like, wow, you figure it out.
And now that challenge that felt so big feels like so small, right?
Yeah, so small.
Because you get used to overcoming bigger and bigger challenges.
Yeah.
And then you're just like tougher.
Yes.
You know?
Your capabilities or your capacity of what you can handle grows.
Yeah.
And then becoming a mom, like your brain is half of your brain is already thinking about your kids and like all of that. And then you're also thinking about your business. Like it's amazing.
I love that. I think so many people need to hear that, because I think that's what stops most entrepreneurs is like, I don't know how to do it. And I don't know how I'm going to like face these challenges and overcome these things. And it's like, you just start and you just go.
And even the cat. So right now, sorry, we like really.
No, you're good.
We're good. Okay. But right now for me, it's like the cafe. I'm like, is it too much? Like, I don't know. Like, yes, I have my nice machine at home and I make my family lattes, but like, this is big. Like now we're going into public and and I think I was like, maybe I don't do it. Like I was doubting myself. And again, I'm like, no, we're gonna do it
out.
And there's a meme. I don't know if I can swear on here, but it's like, if you fuck around, you'll find out. And if you don't fuck around, you won't find out.
Yes.
So like, you've got to just go out there and failure will happen, and that's okay. You grow from it.
Yeah.
And again, you'll never find out your capacity of what you can do if you don't try and like go for it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm very passionate about this.
No, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Did you ever experience like I don't even like this term, but like imposter syndrome or like,
oh, every day.
And how what's your mantra for that?
Just like, oh my God, I don't even know if I have a mantra, but you just keep going. Like, I think sometimes I'm a little delusional. Like I just
you
think
I can have to be though.
You have to be a little delulu. I mean, you keep every day. You just like keep going and like keep trying new things. And like, if you're starting to feel a little burnt out, you just take some time to, have a little step away, and that's okay. Your business will survive.
Yeah. That's a really good tip.
Yes. Especially with kids. Like sometimes I'm like, no, I'm going to just take a week and chill with them and like not worry about the business, but it can be obviously come with its challenges.
Yeah.
I don't really have a mantra, but
I feel like you've said it a couple of times. It's just like, we're just going to figure it out. And I feel like that's almost the mantra. Eh?
Yes. Oh yeah. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And like, there's things that come up and you're like, just feel so defeated, but I've learned so much how to like put blinders on and just stay in my lane and focus on what I'm doing
and what you can control, not what you can't.
Exactly. Yeah. And
I think that is like, that has to be the energy and the intention is like, you're not going to know it all. Mm-hmm. You're not going to know what's coming. You're not going to know how to handle everything. But like, it's like Marie Forleo says, like, everything is figure outable. That's kind of like a good, it's not, you're not going to know, but you're going to figure it out if you decide that you're going to be able to figure it out.
Absolutely. And like always taking the high road.
Yeah.
And like, just knowing, always being like kind in your approach to things. And like, if 24-hour rule, if something happens, take 24 hours before you respond or like chill. And I have not done that and I've regretted it. So just always like taking a minute to think about how you're going to deal with a situation that may have come up.
That's a really good tip, because I feel like something that people struggle with that me or Dylan or both of us have struggled with at times was like being reactionary to a situation. And it's like, that never works out well. So I really like that 24-hour rule.
Yep.
Because usually when you can like calm your emotional reaction and then you kind of logically process it and your emotions aren't heightened, you would come at it at a completely different way.
Yep. Absolutely. I'm a Scorpio. So like my instinct is to react right away.
Yeah.
Get that stinger out. But I'm like learning. Even in this past year, I've learned so much. When I get that feeling, I know now to do the opposite. Like really go backwards and take a beat.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
And
that's
yeah.
so good.
No, it's like in running a business, there's so many situations that come up and you really need to learn to like calm your nervous system and then really think about it logically before responding or anything.
I love that. Okay, what support systems have been crucial for you as a female entrepreneur?
My husband.
Yeah,
and family. I have so much family.
Yeah.
My in-laws, it was so sweet. I signed the lease for the store and I was just like, and my father-in-law does all our bookkeeping.
Nice.
And he's like our business consultant. Like we love him. He helps us a lot. But I remember when I signed the lease and I was just like, what did I do? And like, am I in over my head? Like we figured out what it would cost to renovate the place. And I just was like super anxious and oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Oh, it's okay if you do.
They looked at me and they were like, Lauren, if anyone can do this, it's you. And like, we believe in you so much. And like, you're going to be so successful with this. And like, we will help you in any way we can. Like we will be with the girls. Like, it was just like, hearing that from them was just incredible and like so sweet. And even my parents, like my dad, before they left on their trip, like he was there every other day helping me in the store, like doing little things. So I think for me, there's no way I would be where I'm at without my family and my husband. Because there's been times where I'm like, I'm done. Like I can't do this anymore. And like, just, I can't continue, like especially when I was working and doing my business and my husband was just like
not letting you quit on yourself.
And I when it came down to like leaving a salary, I thought for sure he'd be like, oh, like the more logical thing would be to and he was like, I support you 100%. So like
Yay.
Just all these things. And my kids, like my daughters feel me every day.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay, well let's not cry.
I'm like,
not to cry.
But like also like creating something special for them. That like as
they're
they
watching
grow up,
their mom build her dream.
And like just I know that when they're older, they're gonna be like, okay, I can do anything
100%.
I want to do, and like they could take over the business if they want, or they go and do what fuels them. So like just that, all of that is what really like.
That's like the best gift you could give your kids is showing them that you can chase your dream. And you can build it and you can figure it out.
And then my youngest daughter was like, my eldest daughter, she just turned 4 and she was like, Mommy, you're going to go to your store today? And I was like, oh, like hearing her say that, it was just so cute.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I love it. Okay, well, let's wrap things up.
Yes.
Number one, I want to ask you, what does International Women's Month mean to you?
Oh, I love this. So International Women's Month would mean celebrating, oh my gosh, like just women in general. Like I don't know how far I can go with this, but like, I just feel like we are the most powerful beings and like we have the capability of like bringing life into this world. And like, we are underestimated for how powerful we can be. And I just feel like it's such a time to highlight and just appreciate how amazing women are.
Yeah.
And whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're running a business, like we're all so powerful and strong in our own ways. And we need to like just really work together and network and help each other in this world.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I saw this funny meme yesterday for International Women's Day and it was like, men built cars, men built planes, men built boats. What did women build? And like, then the response was like, you, bitch.
Yeah, like literally, I'm like, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for
none
women.
None of you would be here.
No.
No one.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
And I guess like as a guy, it's like, I don't know. I feel like guys will never understand the process of pregnancy and birth and postpartum. Like it's like, I was just talking about this yesterday with my sister. It's like, okay, your job is like a couple minutes and then the rest falls on the woman for like literally it takes 3 years between pregnancy and then like postpartum healing and like getting your hormones back and like feeding your baby if that's what you're doing. And like it's 3 years and that's just for your own body. Then obviously you have a kid to care for until they're 18-ish. Yeah. Right. But it's just like, you don't get it until you go through it.
It's like
how challenging
wild.
it is.
Yeah.
You know,
And like so challenging, but rewarding. And that's something you need a strong partner for, is like figuring it out together. And like,
and
they're not perfect.
Partner.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
Like, how can we be
a team,
good parents and a team?
Yeah.
For sure.
So good. Okay. Is there a moment you wish you followed your bliss more in the past?
There's definitely moments where I feel like I wish I prioritized like my own well-being more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I was saying, taking the 24-hour rule in certain situations. Like if I have regrets in life or like things I wish I changed, it was like not being so reactive.
Yeah.
And just following my bliss of like surrounding myself with people that make me feel good. And especially being a mom and like running a business, like your time is very precious.
Very
like
precious.
I want to just surround myself with like positive, uplifting people, but also that's also tricky saying like positive people, because I also want to be there for my friends, and like if they're going through something, like be their person.
Of course. Yeah.
So, but just in general, being around like kind, good people.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's like, that doesn't mean their life has to be easy all the time,
No,
but
exactly.
it just means that you don't have time for drama or just like BS, basically,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Like,
Which comes up.
right. Yeah. I feel like that comes through motherhood too. It's like you kind of, at least for me with my second daughter, it was like my initiation of motherhood, because that's what I feel like every pregnancy is. It's like your initiation of becoming a mom. With my second one, it was like, no more fucking bullshit. Like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I can
Literally
100% relate to that.
I could give no, like, I don't care.
Yeah. Like I would be
I don't have
different
that time or energy.
Yeah.
And it like kind of just, you just kind of step into like this little bit more badass energy of like, I'm not going to be a people pleaser anymore because I don't have the time or energy.
No, 100%.
I do not care. I love you. I wish you the best, but you know.
Amen.
Yeah.
I totally
With
relate.
love. That's, you know.
No, of course. Yeah.
Like
for
I'm
sure.
not yeah. Anyways. Okay. Present. What does finding your bliss mean to you right now?
So finding my bliss is just doing things that make me feel good. So like spending time with my girls, and my husband and my family, like those are all things that fuel me. And then making good decisions every day.
Love that.
And just being kind and intentional with everybody that I do speak with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. What's next for you? How are you working to bring more bliss into your life? Maybe other than this whole new expansion.
I know.
Which
I'm
is
like,
so
oh my
exciting.
gosh.
Or it could be that too, but
yeah. I would say like continuing to think of ways to create a strong community within my store, like the North and Rose headquarters. Like how can we bring more intention and special moments for people within the space? So
I love it. It's going to be so great. I'm so like proud of you, and I'm
thank
so
you.
excited for you. And you should be so proud of yourself,
Thank
what
you.
you've created. I know you are. I think I can feel that. Where can people find you if they haven't bought yet or tried it or follow you yet?
No, for sure. So my Instagram is at North and Rose Co. And then you can message me. I'm like pretty good at like DMing. I love chatting with people on there.
Yeah.
You can go on my website, www.northandrose.ca. And then soon you can come to Carlton Place in April and you can come hang out, shop, smell everything IRL.
Yeah. Or maybe come to a workshop.
Yeah, come to a workshop. Like I love the candle classes. We have so much fun creating, a beautiful candle together. So that would be kind of like the main ways to check me out. I have a few stores in Ottawa, so message me if you want them now.
Yeah.
I can definitely let you know.
Cool.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I'm just celebrating you.
Yeah, I honestly, I feel like I'm talking to a friend, you know what I mean? Like a close friend, like we're just hanging out. Like I loved every moment of this.
Even though we've barely talked in like however many years.
I know.
And like,
but it's so cool.
Back then it was like, oh, we're at a party together. It was very different life.
So different.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love it. And you inspire me so much. Like going to that viewing party of the Dragon's Den, like it Actually, the next day I put the job postings up because I was like, I can't.
good.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this on my own anymore. And like, just your story was so inspiring.
Aww.
And I feel like we could talk for hours.
Yeah, we
honestly.
could. We have to go for coffee next
Yes.
and dive deeper in all this. But no, this was fantastic. Thanks for being on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for listening. If this episode inspired you or made you think of someone, please send it their way. We would love for it to help them too, and it really helps the podcast. Follow along at Ananda Elixirs on social media. We can't wait to connect with you.